It was a life-changing moment. I really can't put into words. The reason why I was called to the morgue, because a few of you are probably like, well, if you didn't see your mother for 20 some years, how did this happen? I had reached out, like I said, to find my birth parents. And I reached out and I found my birth father first, who I really didn't want to speak to. But in doing so, he was able to give me information about my birth mother. And unfortunately, she passed away like 2 weeks before I actually would have been able to meet her. But her parents were a piece of work. And to whatever word you want to call it, to go to the morgue to identify their own daughter's body. They had just given up on her. And so there was no one else left to do it. And they asked me if I would do it. And so I said, okay. So I went with the picture that they had given me to try to identify her face and all this. And just, I didn't give them the story. I just said I was her daughter. And they gave me her belongings. And so I'm going through it, and there's like AA, there's all these like pamphlets, try to get clean. And she was trying really hard to get her life straightened out. And then that's when I found the drawing. And at first I was like, there's no freaking way. Like, this is a joke or something. But instantly I recognized, you recognize your stuff even as a child, that it's something that you made. And it literally knocked the sail out of my wind, like whatever I'm trying to say. I can't even put it into words. I literally had thought, one thing, like she didn't care, she gave up, it was just easier or whatever. And then to be given this gift from this woman that I didn't even know, to know the truth, I knew that I was loved. I knew that I had been wanted. I knew that I had been fought for. And for me, that was everything. It changed the trajectory of my whole life. Now I'm not so quick to judge people when I see people on drugs, or when I see homeless people, or when I see people that are struggling. I think back in my mind, like there's obviously, they have a story. There's more than what meets the eye. Everybody's going through something, so to say. It was just
I want to
the
bring.
hardest and the greatest moment of my life all in one. So, yeah.